Well, here we are again, guys. Packages starting to pile up. Stuff that you guys have sent in, stuff that we've traded, or just stuff that I've picked up. So let's dive into them. What's up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to another episode of Mail Monday.
You've got mail.
So all the stuff we're about to open up together are either A, you sent them in, or we've traded, or I've just picked up stuff along the way. So I wanted to open them up on camera together to see what we have. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you love 80s and 90s nostalgia, you need to make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on new weekly videos. Let's get into it. So the first package we have up was a trade, and it was with a guy on Instagram. His handle is OG Retro. He has a super rad page that you need to check out. But I had one of those GBA micros. Really cool little unit, but I just never used it, and I've always wanted a GBA SP backlit mod. So I threw up on Instagram. If anybody had one or they wanted to trade straight across, it's about equal trade value. So I didn't really have anybody reach out until OG Retro did. And he was like, man, I would love to have that. And I actually have a clear GBA backlit mod that I would trade for. So that's what we did. And this is what we got. So it is a clear GBA SP with a backlit mod, and if you guys, if you're watching this channel, you probably know about the original Game Boy SPs or GBA SPs, and they're really hard to play because they weren't backlit, and that thing looks amazing. I love the gray and the white, or the gray and the clear, so it's a super simple design, but that is what I like. He also gave me an OG sticker. That's pretty sweet. And a note on a bell sprout. Come on now, it's original jungle too. Thanks for the trade, my man. Appreciate it. Enjoy, OG Retro. You the man, dude. Thank you so much for this. This is gonna get a lot of use, I'm telling you. That is sick. Thank you, bro. Next package up is just something that I've wanted for a while and I wanted to do a video on, and it's a classic 90s toy that we probably all played with. And it is a Yomega Yo-Yo, specifically the Firestorm.
Yo, you wanna ride the string?
Yo, yo!
Yo, this thing!
Yomega! Spin it, rock it, ride it!
Wanna spin to win?
Spin this!
The Yomega Fireball with super long spin power and the yo-yo with a brain that returns automatically.
Yo, yo!
I had this one and another one that I'm about to show you, but I wanted to do just a video on these classic yo-yos. Yomega was like the brand in the 90s for me. Duncan has always been big, but Yomega seemed to be like the biggest one in the 90s. I'm excited to do a video about that. Next up is a package that I actually won Instagram contest on Old School Game Collector's page. Another rad page you need to check out. But he teamed up with Launch Blue Light Protection, and they make switch gear. And I entered the competition and I won. And this is what I got. So I got a premium glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch. I think their like selling point is something to do with like the blue tints, and it takes it out, blocks harmful artificial blue light, which causes eye strain and disrupts sleeping patterns. So I'll be throwing that on my Nintendo Switch. Thank you, Old School Game Collector and the launch team. Next up is really just a care package from Chance. He lives in North Carolina. He is a friend of mine that I talk to a lot on Facebook and Instagram, and he sent over a care package to me, Tatted Collector, and then I think Sprooch Gaming. But he didn't even tell me what it is. He just said, hey, I want to send you a couple things. I know, obviously the stuff that you're into, and I thought you might like this stuff. So thank you, Chance. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here. The first thing is this little Angelica doll. Oh my gosh, how old is this thing? Oh wow, it's from Applause. So, 1997. So that is an OG little Angelica doll. There's seriously a lot of stuff in here. There is Mikey, I can't remember which turtle this is exactly, like what series this is, but that's awesome. Thank you for that, man. Another doll. They look like they're all from the same line. They're all from Applause, and they're all from 1997. Yo, that's a long time ago. That's 22 years ago. Look at his like little hipster hair. Chucky, looking cool, man. Then we got Tommy. So I wonder if he... No, there's just 3 of them in there. Tommy's looking pretty cool. Then... Oh, dude. It is a Pog carrying case. And there's Pogs in here. I haven't seen one of these before. This is awesome. It's taped up. But there's some Pogs in there that you can see. That is super cool. I've never seen... I got like the big binder, but I've never seen this before. This is awesome. Maybe this is like tournament official. Like this is like the amount of Pogs you're supposed to have or something. And then we have a Mario. I think these were from McDonald's. And they light up. I just cut myself too. It's good. Yeah. So a lit up Mario. That's cool. Chance, you gave me a lot of stuff, dude. Dude, I've been wanting one of these for so long. Game Boy Color protector. This is like, you can wear it around your neck and just be a gangster with your Game Boy Color. I always see Retro Pickle has one of these on Instagram, or has a couple of these. Dude, this is awesome. This has never been opened before. Too kind, man. And then here's a note from him. It says, just wanted to send you a little something to say thank you. I'm glad I found your channel. I get a lot of inspiration from you, man, and want to build something like that one day. Thanks again, Chance. Dude, thank you so much for all this stuff. This is a lot of stuff to just give to somebody. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro. Next up is a package from the NES page. He is also on Instagram. He's huge on Facebook. He's got like 100, 200,000 people that follow him on Facebook. But he reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I had any of what's in here, and I said I did not. So he sent them over, and they are original Nintendo game pack cards with top secret tips. Looks like there's 3 cards in each pack, and 3 scratch off cards. Are these the ones that I have that I did in an old video? I think they may be, but these are dated 1989. So he asked if I had those, and I said no, and I might be able to do like like a pack unpacking opening. A pack opening. I'm gonna do a pack opening on these at some point. So thank you, JT, from the NES page on those. I mean, these are so cool. I almost just want to keep them like that, but I'll probably open them. Next up is a package from Joe. He reached out to me and asked if I liked Trolls and Ninja Turtles, and I was like, I'm not really a big troll guy, but I do love Ninja Turtles. He said, well, I have something I want to send you that I don't know if you've seen before, but I think it's pretty sweet. So it is, oh my gosh. Well, I understand why he asked such a specific question. It's Troll Turtles. That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. 93. And I got the whole, it looks like I got the whole set. Joe, you sent me Troll Turtles, man. There's Raph, or whatever Troll Raph is called. I didn't know that these existed. These things are freaking amazing. Joe, thank you so much for those. Okay, so every time I see stuff like this, I just feel like I need to do a video on it, like the history of TMNT troll figures. Did you guys know that these existed? I did not. Thank you, Joe, for these. These are gonna go great on the shelf. Thank you, man. Next up is a trade with none other than Tatted Collector.
What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Tatted Collector. It's time to go game hunting. So you ready? Let's go!
I traded him Castlevania Bloodlines and then a copy of the Resident Evil game on N64 for what's inside here. I did a giveaway on my Instagram not too long ago. If you're not following my Instagram, do that. I give stuff away all the time. But I gave away my green N64. And I've been wanting it again. I have all the other ones, and he had an extra one that he wanted, he was actually selling, and I asked if he would trade, and he said that he would. And here is the note from Tatted Collector. It says, "Thank you so much for the trade. Glad you can finally complete your fantastic collection once again. Keep rocking with your awesome content. On to the next." That's his tagline. Go check out Tatted Collector on YouTube. Awesome channel. All right, it is packaged up nicely, and this is gonna be just the console. I already have a couple different controllers. I don't need any of the cables, so he just traded straight across for this. Man, that is one of the most beautiful N64s that there are. Just a classic, transparent, see-through 90s green. And I'm gonna put it right over there onto the stack of the other fantastic N64s. So thank you, Tatted, for that. Awesome trade. Thank you so much, man. Okay, the next package goes, I believe, with the other package from earlier, that Yomega Yo-Yo. Let's see if I'm right. And, I was right. Y'all, it's the Yomega X-Brain.
This is the Yomega X-Brain. It's called the X-Brain because it has 4 clutches. It's an auto-return yo-yo, so when you throw it, it comes back easy. It sleeps, returns automatically, and it's easy to wind. Oh, and you can loop with it too. It's the X-Brain.
These were really the two that I used. I used the X-Brain and the Firestorm, and I got really big into yo-yo-ing. I had like a VHS, and I would practice, and there were no YouTube videos. I just had to like keep watching that VHS over and over again. So I am rocking 2 brand new in-package Yomega yo-yos from the 90s. It's gonna be a great video. Check it out. Last package is from Chad, and I have no idea what this is. I don't know if this is something that I traded or I bought. So let's just open it. Okay, I do remember. This is something that I bought. So I was watching Toy Story with my son because he watches it every freaking day. And there was the little troll looking thing that has like the tall hair, and he's got like, I think he's got like a gem in the middle of his torso. And I was like, that reminds me of a toy that I used to have when I was a kid. And I could not think of it. I just started Googling like what was in my brain, and I finally found what it is. And they were actually these. It was these troll dolls, and they were called stone protectors.
The name is Max. I'm a skater blader. One slice from me and it's see you later.
Chester's my name, and I like food. Like to squeeze bad guys with my wrestling moves. My name is Angus. Gus to my pals. I'll make anything into an arsenal.
Cornelius is my name. Samurai's my thing. Fight like a warrior, sing like the king.
They call me Cliff, and I like to climb. Put the drop on bad dudes anytime.
We're the Stone Protectors.
Our stones of power glow.
So I think it was around for like maybe a year, but I wanted to do a video on them just to kind of reminisce about, oh my gosh, yes, this is crazy. Okay, this is exactly what, I remember these. I remember these when I was a kid. I had all these dudes, stone protectors. I think it's just like a spin-off of just regular trolls. So now I have these, and I have those turtle trolls. Oh man, I'm living my best life. Okay, this guy's arms broke. I guess that's okay. But again, I don't think it was on very long. I do think they made like one or two video games for it. Here's a bigger one, the actual like troll size one. I love this kind of stuff. Like, this is exactly the kind of stuff I want to cover on the channel. So, and that's it. A ton of amazing things that I get to add to the collection. Guys, thank you so much for sending stuff in. You never have to, but I continually have people ask me if I have this thing or if I remember this thing, and they like either want me to do a video on it or they just want to send it in so I can add it to the game room. So guys, thank you so much for that. And I'm excited to just put a ton of this stuff into my collection and into this game room. So guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some of the other videos. Until next time, peace.